All right, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How is it going? I'm istherenoonelse, and the video I'm bringing you today, I wanted to do something a little bit more fun. I wanted to just kind of push the levels of these different sets and kind of want to see how high we can max out some of these different proc sets. So, as you guys know, the patch notes that came out on Monday, some sets scale off of max stats, some sets scale off of weapon damage, resistances, health, you name it. I posted a video yesterday going over a health-based one, which is Crimson, and now I want to go over one of the resistance-based sets, which is Explosive Rebuke. Now, guys, this isn't a real build or anything. I'm not going to be the guy out here saying, hey, this set is... like this build is going to be stupid OP without having tested it. But I do want to kind of show you guys that a set that wasn't really used has the potential to be used this next patch if things stay as they are. So we're going to stack resistances, and we are going to see how high we can get Explosive Rebuke to go. So Explosive Rebuke, if you haven't seen it, you get it in the vateshran's arena. Max stamina, max health, weapon and spell damage. When you successfully block, you place a bomb on the enemy for 10 seconds. When they are hit with a fully charged heavy attack, the bomb detonates, dealing X amount of flame damage to all enemies within 8 meters. This effect can occur once every 8 seconds and scales off the higher of your physical and spell resistance. So I went back and I went into the current patch on Xbox, and I'll post a screenshot now. I wanted to see the tooltip. So the tooltip in Markarth / Flames of Ambition is about 13,000 before Malakath. I wanted to see how high I could get it over that 13,000 mark. Now, if you guys aren't avid YouTubers like me, or if you're not in a Discord like I am where you get to see people run different builds, Explosive Rebuke can be a very fun like dueling 1v1 battleground set because it does a ton of damage. It coincides with a fully charged heavy attack, so people were stacking Explosive Rebuke with the vateshran's 2H to get 20k plus damage. Obviously it says 5500 right now because it's my weapon damage is low because I don't have rally up. I'm not on my front bar, but yeah, this is about 10k damage. You get about 23k damage with both of those, and it was a ton of burst with just a heavy attack. So your heavy attack would hit anywhere from 5 to 10k. Your procs would hit for 10 to 15k, and all of a sudden that fully charged heavy attack drops somebody to 30% health. You leap on them, they die. Highly amusing, very, very funny to watch. And so yeah, I've always kind of wanted to run it, and I wanted to see what we could do this patch. So what we're going to do is we changed our race. We are a Nord. We switched our Mundus stone. We are now running the Lady Mundus. We want to stack as many resistances as possible. We are running the Immolator Char Pauldron. Anything with resistances, all reinforced. Like I said, guys, this isn't a build. I just wanted to see the new mythic that gives us 5k health and 11k armor. Obviously, if we were running Sword and Board, we would not run this because it reduces our block mitigation to 0. Blocking isn't going to mitigate anything. It's just to proc our set. So we're running Gaze of Sithis and then Backbar Crimson. This would be kind of the pseudo thing that I would run if I was joking around, like if I really wanted to troll with procs, because Crimson's going to be so much damage. It's really easy to get high health. Like I'm running 4500k health right now. This mythic giving you health and armor, as much health and armor as it does, is so stacked for these sorts of things. And so you can definitely do it that way, doing all reinforced, all protective jewelry, because once again, we're trying to stack our resistances. Yeah, so you're going to see when we look at our Explosive Rebuke proc, we start off at 22,000. We're a Nord. We're at 46,000 resistances before I even buff up. So I do my armor buff. We're at 52,000. Pop a pot. My armor pot, I'm at 57,000. So if we go in here and we look at our inventory, we get 27,000 flame damage, which is more than double what you get in Flames of Ambition. It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, this set is a meme set. It is a meme. But when you think about how hard Calurians hits, and Calurians is a 20k tooltip, and this is almost 50% more than that, you start to go, okay, this may be a meme set. Like, this may be a joke. But if it's going to hit this hard, fucking slap the clown paint on me, and let's meme it up, right? Like at some point you reach the threshold of, okay, this is doing too much damage to not want to try, right? So that's basically where this is. We got up to 27,000. And yeah, this is more or less a realistic build of something that I would run. We are in heavy armor, so I'm still at 2k stamina recovery, which is actually quite good. I would run all prismatics, so I'd get my health a little bit lower, I get my stamina a little bit higher. But yeah, 3,500 weapon damage isn't a joke. My resistances are insane. I would be a very, very thick boy with this. And when I go into clown form, yeah, this much resistances with this much health with Crimson going off would be crazy. But this isn't the highest that we can get. What we can do is we can take off Crimson. And once again, guys, this is just to see. We're going to put on Pariah. We're going to put on Pariah. We have spell symmetry on. And we're going to drop our health low, and I just want to see what we can get this to in this situation. Now, this isn't the only thing you can do to buff your resistances. There's also an ultimate that you can do if you hit somebody with the other form of onslaught. You gain the resistances of the person you're fighting. And so you can gain a rebuke proc. I'm not going to do that in this video because it just doesn't coincide with an actual burst combination. So although it's really funny on a tooltip and I'd be like, oh wow, look, 40k tooltip damage, 50k tooltip damage, 100k, it's not actually realistic because I'm popping an ult after my heavy attack. I'm doing the decent swing for the off balance, the heavy attack for the stun, and then the onslaught or whatever whatever ult I'm going to use. And so although I would have that, I wouldn't have the rebuke proc because it would already be procking. And yeah, that's just, we're cheesing it up, but we're not cheesing it up that much. So we got Pariah on, and we're just, as you guys know, Pariah, you gain resistances as you get to lower health. So we're just going to use our spell symmetry here, drop to lower health, pop our resistance pot once again, and then we're going to go in and we are going to look at our explosive rebuke, and you see we get just under 29,000 flame damage. So yeah, I thought the resistance ones weren't too bad. The 28k modifier, I didn't think it was too bad, but like I said, when you come out with a set like this, with a mythic like this that gives you this much armor, it throws everything out of whack. It really does. Like the new baseline for armor is just so much higher in the situation. Now, yes, it doesn't work with sword and board builds. I just wouldn't run sword and board, you know? I'd run a heavy armor bow build, and I would just heavy attack people that way. But yeah, I thought this would be fun. Like I said, I'm not really worried about it or anything. It's just, it's week 1 of the PTS. But yeah, this is what the resistance ones do. I will do one for weapon damage, weapon or spell damage, and then I'll also do one for max stats. It's just kind of fun to check out. It'll be interesting to see like the max stat, like Malabeth as a werewolf. Like how high can you get the Malabeth heal as a werewolf? So yeah, that's gonna be the end of this video. If you guys have any questions or comments, please provide in the section below. Once again, I'm also kind of showing that the scaling is just a little whack. Like they should definitely put a cap on these so that you can't just infinitely do this, because I mean, this is like where I'm at now is unrealistic, having what, 65,000 resistances, but 60,000 isn't. 55,000 resistances isn't unrealistic. So not at all. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.